For the month of August, I've been mainly working on the Gibson Energy water replacement drawing package and 3 drawing packages for the Safety Improvement 2021 project. And those 3 drawing packages are for the treatment plant, the lift stations, and a platform for one of the lift stations. And so with those drawing packages, at this stage, mainly just touching things up, making sure everything looks good for the contractor, everything makes sense. And with that is just a lot of review just to make sure that no inconsistencies or anything. Like my main goal was for the summer was to just get as many of the projects that I was part of as completed as I could before I'm gone to school. And so my focus for this summer was the Gibson Energy water meter replacement, the lift station safety upgrades, the water treatment plant and wastewater treatment plant safety upgrades, the Shannon lift station platform drawing package, and the sanitary lining project. For the safety improvements, all of the drawing packages are completed and about to be reviewed by the contractor or already have been, and then from there on out they can begin construction. The whole time I've been at Aquaterra, I've really liked the people above all. Like during my whole stay here, everybody has always been really nice and accommodating, always been answering all my questions, always pointing me to where I need to go, which is very helpful. I'm really happy about that. But as for anything new since the last update, I can't really think of anything because everything's just stayed pretty consistently good. Above all, the biggest challenge that I have faced while working with Aquaterra is getting used to doing independent engineering work. Just because before this job, I've had no experience with engineering project related work, and I found it very hard to achieve much progress without preparing a big list of questions to ask. I had originally avoided asking too many questions as I recognized that they were like super busy. I didn't want to annoy them or anything, but now I understand that the correct way to go about things is, yeah, just to prepare a big list of questions as I'm going through a drawing package or anything really, and then asking them ahead of time if they can book off some of their schedule just to go over some questions with me. That way we can keep projects rolling and not get it at a standstill. I wish I was here for the construction and installation of the safety upgrades, but I'm just happy to have been a part of it. I really got a lot of meaningful experience from it. I'm really happy that I understand a little more about what it means to be an engineer, and it means to just be able to think outside of the box more often and maybe pick up on things that other people don't necessarily pick up on. I had an amazing time at Aquaterra. Since the beginning, I've been constantly reminded of just the friendliness of the workplace, the great work-life balance, but I really like the work that I've been assigned with. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with everybody that I've been working with. Everybody's been super helpful for me, and yeah, those are the main reasons why I've had a great time. And I've been saying this a lot for the past month, but these last 8 months have felt more like 8 weeks. Like time has really flown by, and that's a good thing. My role at Aquaterra was the first engineering-based role that I've ever had, and this involved with going to sites and taking pictures, taking measurements of existing equipment, relative to whatever needs to be changed. Just making sketches with pen and paper at the site. And then in the office, making those sketches into AutoCAD drawings, doing some structural calculations, and just other types of engineering documentation. I also helped out inspections and flow monitoring. I'd say has to be being a part of designing the platform that about to be fabricated for the Sexsmith Shannon lift station. That was pretty cool to be a part of, just the whole thing, just doing the structural calculations on the beams, making sure that everything would be okay, and just doing the drawings and getting it reviewed and just learning how to make a proper engineering drawing. I really think that was a good highlight. Just getting used to the type of work that I was about to be doing, really, I guess. Just because like I said before, I've never really done this type of work, and I found that it exercises like a different part of the brain than from other types of work that I've done. Like, I've mostly done just growing up, like just more labor jobs. Most of my work that I've done has been more of like a routinely kind of thing where there's like a set recipe that you always follow. And with this work that I've been doing at Aquaterra, it's completely different. It's more of like a free thinking kind of thing. And I found that that type of work really makes you need to think outside of the box or relate current problems to past solutions in order to solve those problems. I guess my biggest struggle was the fact that I didn't really have any retrospect because I've never really done this kind of stuff before. I've found that I need to work on my outside of the box thinking so that way I can just pick up on things more quickly. I guess just finish school with good marks and more engineering experience just to be ready for the real world. I guess it's more so the experience that I'm looking for that will get me more prepared for just the industry. I'd say they definitely did, but like I had no idea what to expect when I first started. Though, like coming into Aquaterra, I was pretty much just open ears, just ready to do whatever, really. But what I was really hoping was that I'd be more acquainted with engineering work and have a better understanding on the real world and not just what school has taught me. And I can say that Aquaterra has definitely helped me with that. So my expectations were definitely met. I went into engineering because a teacher told me to in high school. I had no idea what I wanted to do. This co-op term with Aquaterra really showed me what it means to be an engineer in real life. I feel that my time with Aquaterra definitely made me more happy to be in engineering, which is a good thing. I'm really excited for Aquaterra's future because they seem to be growing like pretty quickly. Like they're getting into a lot of other communities, a lot of different areas, and I hope that they can hire enough people that currently match the energy that Aquaterra has, which is just like a happy, good workplace.